It's your girl, Black Barbie, and this is Keeping Up with Barbie. As y'all know, I've been on my little grind, trying to interview artists and really get out there with different business ideas and introduce, different entrepreneurs, artists, but just be, trying to get out there. So just bear with me. I know I'll be on and off, but today we have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
What's going on? My name is Zbandz. I'm on Keeping Up with Barbie.
Okay. See, Keeping Up with Barbie, y'all better know it. So I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from?
I'm from the south suburbs of Chicago. I grew up out here pretty much my whole life. Um, I'm 22. My birthday next month, though, actually.
Okay. You gonna turn up for your birthday? What you got going
I
on?
don't know, to be honest. The way it's looking, I look like I ain't really finna be doing too much. But, we gonna do something, though, still.
It happen like that. As you get older, you don't really be.
I'm still gonna do something, though.
You gotta do something, but
I ain't finna be not doing nothing for it's finna be my 23rd birthday. I gotta do something.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. See, for my 21st, I went to casino, lost all of my money. Don't do that. Now, if you're gonna do something, don't do that. I'm telling you right now. Thought I was a pro blackjack. I'm like, give it to me. Lost all my money. Don't do that, y'all. So tell me a little bit about the, type of music that you make or like your favorite genres. Like, tell us a little bit about your musical side.
The type of music I make, I rap, but I like to do more so like melodic rap, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like to do the melodies. What was the other question you asked?
Your favorite type of genres, like, rock, R&B, rap, hip-hop, stuff like that.
To be honest, I mostly listen to straight hip hop. I'm keep it real. I don't really be listening to a whole bunch of genres. It's a couple songs though from different genres that I listen to, but for the most part, I just be listening to rap, hip hop.
Okay.
I probably do need to expand my,
You should. I was just going to say that. You got to try it out. Like,
That's
I'm
what they be
like,
telling me.
think about, like, YTB Fat, right? The different type of music that he makes. He uses, like, old R&B samples. Do you feel like that's, like...
That's definitely what's in right now. You sound like my sister though.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like, that is the move. Like,
she gonna see this and be like, I told you. This is one song by Aaliyah. She been telling me I need to do something with that for the longest. But I be telling her, like,
you got to.
It'll come when it comes.
It really will. It's like a hit or miss. Like, you gotta feel it. Like, cause you can't, like, everybody be trying to use, like, samples is the new trend right now with music. I feel like everybody want to use a sample. Nobody want to be original with beats no more. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It'd be kind of like, it'd be good sometimes, and then sometimes it'd be like a hit or miss. So
samples can make or break your song, though. You just gotta.
They really can. You gotta be careful.
If you pick the right sample for your song, it'll definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas be cock cursing. a lot of people be using samples and be weak as hell, but the sample will make the song.
Exactly, and it's like, it's low key no point because it was already out there, like the song. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a song that's like really good, like really YTB Fat. He eats all the samples that he be doing to me, like every single one. So give me your top 3 favorite artists since we going over, hits and misses.
My top 3 be changing. I don't really got no set top 3.
Me too. I got like a top 100. Like, I be liking that run.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like your top 3 favorite Chicago.
All right, so look, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do like I ain't gonna do it like this. If I had to say top 3 right now,
or top 5 if you got more.
I'm putting myself in there for sure. But
okay.
Can I do that? I'm putting myself in there.
Number 1.
I'm put Herb in there for sure. I've been listening to
As
Herb for
usual.
longer. So I used to be young as hell in class, waiting on balling like I'm Kobe to come out on the iPad, bro. Herb in there for sure. Yeah,
that one gotta be from Chicago.
I'm putting my homie in there, J-Dot. You should check his music out. He raw.
We go check him out. We gonna have to drop a little clip up in her. Now that you gave me your top 3, do you have any projects that like mean a lot to you? Like, they could be some of your own projects, or even another artist project that meant a lot to you. Like when you were starting to make music and everything. Like, what really encouraged you to start, or you just wanted to like kind of try it?
What encouraged me to start making music? I always had an ear for music. Like, I always been into music. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to play an instrument when I was younger. I used to play an instrument, but I always been into music though. Growing up, I say like I was listening to Chief Keef, and I say Speaker Knockers for sure. I was on him heavy. I was on heavy
I swear,
right before
people
he died.
be sleeping on him. Like nobody be mentioning like the impact he had on music to me.
I ain't gonna lie. If you go back and listen to some of his music back then that he was making 10 years ago sound like some of the stuff that they be doing now.
Exactly.
For real,
It was
but
like a repeating cycle of music now. It's like I don't know, stuff trends and then dies out and then it comes back in. But like definitely he was one of the, greats when it came to that.
folks got it for sure. But
What's your
I'll let speaking out
favorite,
this
I wanna say albums. Like give me your, cause you with the artist, I know it kinda stumped you a little bit. So do you have any favorite albums that you like? It don't gotta be three, it could be one, two or three, whatever. Any that you could think of. Like
shit.
I don't know, that's kinda
I
hard.
know it's like I know it's a bunch of albums that I'm not thinking about right now. I just gotta
Yeah.
think.
It'd be hard to ask on the spot. I get it, I get it. But do you have like a favorite, song that you could think of or anything like that?
Favorite song, like
Yeah.
all time, or
All
just a
time.
song that I like. Uh,
If you had to like put it like above anything else. Like for me, if I
Let
had
me
to be
see
Write Your
what's
Name by G Herbo.
which
That's
one.
like Write Your Name by G
Uh,
Herbo. That's my like top like number one over anything.
Damn,
Like that's a hard one,
I should
ain't
have thought about this.
it?
Damn. Shit, I don't like being put on the spot.
Well, we gonna come back
We
to
gonna
that
have to
one.
come back to that.
We
I
gonna
have to
come
think
back to
about
that
that
one.
because there's too many songs. Like you can't just ask
Yeah.
me what's my favorite song.
It is
it's too many
hard.
songs. I can't just pick one.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to that.
So tell me a little bit about your music. Tell me about, what's your creative process when you get ready to make a song? Do you freestyle or do you write?
I ain't gonna lie. I be freestyling all my music for the most part. So the way I do it though, I be making it. I don't be writing music. Like I can't remember the last time
Yeah.
I wrote a song. But like when I be making a song for the first time, I just be freestyling. Like I be just punching in. I guess
It's hard for me to freestyle. I
I be
hate
freestyling most of my
freestyling.
I be freestyling all my shit. But I make it on my own, and then I, take it to the studio. And shit.
Yeah. That's on like to me, when it comes to like making music, you really gotta, I don't know. Do you feel like you could take your time with it, or is it something like once you freestyle you like it, or do you kinda like go over it and over it again and again?
Shit,
Or
I
you
ain't gonna lie, that
50-50?
shit be as soon as I make it, I ain't gonna. I be knowing like I got an ear for that shit. Like, I be
Yeah.
knowing what sound good and what don't. So, I might go over some parts, like go over specific lines from here and
Yeah.
there. But like, I be knowing like as soon as I make the song, which one go, which one. That's why I be making it on my own,
Yeah.
cause I know like which one sound better than the other one, which one I'm gonna actually put time, put effort into, like
Yeah.
promote. All that. But
It'd be like that, especially with like that is a good question. So for your beats, how do you feel about like do you think it's best to get a beat made or, find beats on YouTube, but just how like any artist really be doing?
I ain't gonna lie. Of course you want to get your beat, like of course you want to work with a producer and get your
Yeah.
beat made, but I ain't gonna lie, it ain't nothing wrong with going on YouTube, especially if you just starting out.
Yeah.
But I say like the one thing about YouTube beats, I hate when you make a song with a YouTube beat and then you hear somebody else use the same beat and
Yes.
then you
Oh
be
my
like, damn, I don't even,
God.
it be stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like
It's not as exclusive as
I be
being
if
made by
I'm
a
finna go
producer.
on YouTube, I look for the beats with the least. I ain't even finna give out the.
Like views and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, not for
I'm
real.
gonna let y'all keep using the beats with 300K views. I use the ones with but
Cause it'd be like that. I remember me and this one girl, I was writing to it. I'm like, it took me forever to write to the song. I recorded it. She dropped like a whole week after. I'm like, damn. Buy your beats. If you're gonna do anything, buy your beats. I ain't gonna tell you how to trick, but buy your beats. Do something like that. So tell me a little bit about, your childhood, like how it affected your music right
uh, I ain't gonna say and act like I was fucked up growing up. I had
now.
both
Real as
my
fuck.
I had both my parents in my life. Mom and dad. I lived with both my parents. I had a decent upbringing. Like I had food on the table. I ain't had to look over my shoulder 24/7. You
That's
still
good.
gotta look over your shoulder, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But my childhood was decent. Shit. Um, my homie that I told y'all about, J Dot, shit, that's like my longest homie. That's like I've been friends with him for the longest. But we be rapping together and shit. Like we
That's good.
got whole projects
You might have to
in
come
my
on
phone.
her. J Dot.
Nah, yeah,
Sound like you
got
gotta
it.
come on her.
I should do y'all homework on J Dot. He got that shit.
We got to
But
take him on.
but yeah, what I was saying though. Yeah, my childhood was decent though for the most part. As far as like my influence into how it influenced my music, shit, I really just be rapping about shit that I go through for the most part. Like I don't, you know,
Yeah.
I be just rapping about. I be talking about shit that I experienced in my life, shit that I go through. I don't be,
Yeah.
talking about.
Like real life experiences. And that's
Yeah,
when like y'all gotta be real. We was just talking about that last week. Like no matter what your upbringing was, how your current, lifestyle is, or anything like that. Like I feel like that's the best thing to rap about because you really,
that's
rapping
how
about
it
what
be.
you actually know about.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta try that.
people be trying to sit there and just.
And laugh.
That's why rapping be hard to people because they be trying to rap about stuff that they don't know about or stuff that they ain't never been through. It's hard trying to sit here and you trying to make the song, then you trying to come up with shit that you can talk
Exactly.
about, but you ain't.
And it's best to rap about what you know about. Like, if you a little bit of a nerd, like, I like anime. I will put anime in my raps. Like, I don't care. It be cold. Like, you gotta play around with it. I'm telling you. So, rap about what you know about. Don't rap about a whole lifestyle that you do not live.
Yeah, and I say like the number one thing, shit, be yourself. Shit, I know I wasn't in the streets. You know how niggas be trying to portray their years for 100%, but at the same time, like I ain't feeling no nigga play with me at the same time.
Exactly.
It's a
That's how
difference
I be
for
feeling. Like,
it's
I'm not
it's
no
a difference.
gangbanger,
So
but
in
don't
my
play
music,
with
I
me
don't
for
be trying to
real.
rap all over tough and shit because
Exactly.
I know how it is. But at the same time though, like you know what I'm saying. But
Because I told y'all last week, I'm going to call the police now. I don't fight no more. I'm telling you.
shit, I ain't finna do all that. But
I
you know
will.
what I'm saying.
But I get what you're saying, especially with a lot of people try to portray an image that's it's not them. And sometimes, people can tell. We were just talking about that last week with OP and just going into like pretty much your image. So how do you feel about like your image as an artist? Like do you feel like, some people need PR training? Like for example, do you know the whole situation with DDG and Halle right now?
What happened?
So pretty much, DDG, the YouTuber and stuff like that. He be rapping and stuff like that. People feel like he doesn't have PR training. He's always low key like kind of crashing out and shit online. How do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like you have to be trained in media and like kind of tiptoe around your words and stuff as an artist, or do you feel like you should just always be upfront and
I
honest no
feel
matter what?
I feel like number one, you should always be yourself, regardless of PR training or whatever. Shit, you should
Yeah,
always be yourself. But at the same time, you gotta know what to say and what not to say. You gotta know
yeah,
how the internet work. So like, you can't be on that crashing out or
exactly.
doing
Because
too much.
cancel
You gotta
culture
just be cool. Shit,
is number one right now. It's like the baby when he got canceled. Like a lot of artists, it's okay to be open with your opinion. You always should, but with today's culture, you do have to kind of like you gotta watch your words because everything is slurred.
yeah,
So
for sure.
everything. So you gotta really just have a little bit of media training. Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's cool to have a little bit of media training, but shit, I feel like it'll help you. It ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna hurt you to have no media training for sure.
it definitely
But
teaches you how to handle different situations. Like you should always kind of consider it like just in case, like I don't know. It's deeper, but we're gonna get into that on another episode. So tell me a little bit about you know, some advice that you would give to yourself when you like from when you first started up until
if I had to give some advice to myself coming up,
now?
shit, like I said, number one, be yourself and stay consistent. And I ain't gonna lie, consistency, that's like
That's
number
key.
one. You could be weak as hell, but if you consistent, that shit'll go somewhere. Like it's really
Yeah.
just how consistent you is. That's all this shit be for real. But just stay consistent. Uh, if I had to say something to like other people coming up, I say find your sound. Shit, find your sound. Stick with it, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Shit, if you think that shit hard, yeah, it's cool to take constructive criticism, but
Yeah.
you gotta know the difference between constructive criticism
And
and
a
just
hater.
criticism on road. You
Some
gotta
motherfuckers
know.
be haters.
Motherfuckers just be criticizing your shit. No construction. Like,
For
oh, bro,
real.
like, what a
Like
construction
damn.
at?
They be
But
like
yeah,
that shit ass. Like not no
yeah,
what's
nah.
ass exactly like what
You
I gotta
gotta,
fix.
but if you know what you know about your own music, shit, don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Exactly. And
Cause
it's like
it's somebody that's gonna like that shit. If you like that shit,
yeah,
it's gonna be somebody, and there's gonna be a bunch of other people who like that shit. So don't let nobody
exactly.
tell you otherwise. Stay consistent. You got that shit.
Exactly. My mama, she always tell me, she's like, it's somebody out there that's gonna listen to you. Like, it's somebody out there that's gonna like your post, like this, like that. It's always gonna be somebody. So it's like never get discouraged. You could have 0 views one day, you could have 100K the next day. It take your time and also be consistent. Consistency is like number one. I don't think you can get nowhere without it. Like you gotta drop that. Let all that stuff at the vault. You too. Drop everything that you got. Telling you. And if you don't like it, you can take it back. But at the same time, it's like take your time with your craft and be consistent.
Another thing I say, like, cause it's a problem I struggle with too. Shit, still to this day, I say don't overthink it. Like, you know, just like you said, just do that shit. Like, don't overthink it.
Just drop.
I be overthinking the fuck out of everything. I ain't gonna lie, I be overthinking everything, but just do it. Like, you know what I mean? You don't gotta always overthink it. Now, I ain't saying don't put no thought into it at all, but
exactly.
still,
Because motherfuckers will drop, and be like, damn, what you think?
Don't be overthinking everything, you know?
Exactly. And it's just like, you got to take your time, but at the same time, it's like, when you overthink, you start, like, thinking a little too hard, and it starts to stress you out. You start to think about every little detail and everything like that. Like, just drop and see where it takes you.
Bro, it's 2025, bro.
Exactly.
You could drop anything.
Literally.
Listening to
the stuff that's going viral, like, no shade, like, not even trying to be funny, but yeah, y'all could drop anything. Bitches is talking about popping Plan Bs and all types of stuff, and that's trending. So go ahead, drop anything.
Yeah.
But is there any quote that you can say that you don't live by, or quote that you just really believe in? Anything that you think of? Like, my favorite one would have to be, this is a minor setback for a major comeback. Like, just anything like that.
I believe in that for sure. I be saying that.
Yeah.
You know, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I believe in that. Shit, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of quotes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just be certain things that I just apply to my life instead. You know, it be just certain principles, certain things I live by. But yeah, I ain't never thought about that, like a specific quote.
Yeah. A lot of people, honestly, it just be like, people don't really, it's not no specific quote, to have to really live by. It's just like, what's one thing that you always tell yourself? Like, no, no matter what, like, be yourself, or, work hard or something like that. What's one thing that you always, just kind of like remind yourself?
Everything happen for a reason. Like, you might be sitting there doubting yourself or be in a certain position, and like, everything happen for a reason. Shit, you might not be where you want to be because you have to go through something else first.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you everything happen for a reason. So you might have had to build that little character up or build yourself up, go through certain things in life for you to get to the next step. So
that's what I really believe.
Everything
like,
happen for a reason.
It
shit,
does.
You might be mad as hell. Like, damn, why ain't you do this shit? Why ain't do that yet? But shit, you just gotta take your time. Say, wait your turn. That's all it is.
Exactly. And it's like, don't be discouraged. When one thing happens, it is leading on to better things. Like, you have to, no matter what, you got to keep going. Yeah. That's one thing you got to do. Keep going, no matter what.
So, and just trust God. He gonna get you right if you just put your trust in him, for sure.
Exactly. Walk by faith. Like, you just leave it up to God. That's what I be doing. A drunk driver hit my car. I was like, but leave it up to God. I got another car. I'm telling you, you have to just.
I don't stress about nothing.
It's like no point in stressing about
shit. Be happening and shit be happening.
Exactly.
That's just, you can't, that life be life, but you ain't gonna stop life from life. So is you gonna sit back and let that shit life, or is you finna,
Because life is a bitch. It will beat you up.
Bro.
You gotta fight back. And just work hard. That's moral of the story. And like, keep going. So tell me a little about, like, if you could say, like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years, like with your career, or where do your, what are your goals with your career?
I don't just
Not go flow.
Not even, nah. I got plenty goals for sure. When you say my career, I don't really limit myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
I see myself doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start at. You feel me? Like, I don't necessarily. I ain't gonna say and be like, yeah, I'm finna just be doing music. I want to get signed. Woo woo. Nah, like, I mean, that'd be cool though. Like, yeah. All right, so look, if I was to say what my goals is in the next 5 years, I definitely just want to be able to put myself in a better position where I could provide for everybody around me. Number one, I love to take care of people, so I want to take care of all my people. Make sure none of my people don't got to worry about nothing financially, at least. Like I said, life gonna still be life, but it might life a little better if you got some money.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Money help. A lot of money help.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely do.
Being able to take care of everybody, myself, and all that, definitely having my music being heard on a bigger scale,
Yeah, like
getting
mainstream.
my music out there, mainstream, or whatever you want to call this shit.
Yeah.
But like I said, though, I don't want to just limit myself to just music though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll be a motherfucking actor. Shit, I'll be in it. I'll be
Do
in it.
everything.
I'm dead ass though. Like acting. I done did some shoots, photo shoots, all that shit. I'll do all that.
So
But
you
like
versatile, and that's what
that's what I'm
artists
saying.
gotta.
Like, I
You
don't want
don't
to
be
just put myself. Niggas just be
yeah,
trying to rap and that's it.
and
Bro.
put
I do
themselves in
all
one
that shit.
box. Like you gotta think outside the box. Do everything.
Yeah, like you can't just put all your eggs in one basket. Like
Yeah.
if you believe in that shit, I ain't saying don't put all your eggs in that basket, but
But just like
don't
try
limit
other
yourself. Be
things.
open to
Yeah,
doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta just do one thing. You know,
exactly.
it's 2025, bro. Like niggas getting paid from doing whatever. But then
Everything.
again, it ain't all about the money either. But
Shit. Shit, it's living.
it's about the money for sure, but it's like just what
Yeah,
the freedom, the happiness that shit brings to it. It ain't all
exactly.
just about the money.
Especially when making music is a passion, and I know like some people, I think when they lose the passion for it when they make it a job. When they make it, oh, I gotta get the money. I gotta get the money. Like some
Yeah,
people be losing sight of what they really. If you love music and everything like that, you gonna make it and you gonna be happy making it. Like it's not gonna be really about the money.
yeah. I feel like if you doing whatever shit, it ain't not even just music. Whatever you doing, if you doing it just for the money, that's how you get burnt out.
Yeah,
That's how you just you could
exactly.
do something for some money and get some money out of it, but like if you talking about like some long term, some longevity shit, like
Yeah,
you got to do something that you actually like doing.
it be like that, especially with like kind of like I like even told people when keeping up with Barbie and everything like that. This is a hobby. Like this is not my like. If I did this full time, honestly, it would burn me out. Like I do a lot of other stuff and everything like that. Like you have to really have a balance when it comes to this. If you're making music, going to school, going to work, doing anything else, you have to have a balance, or you will burn yourself out. So put
So
you first, number
you
one.
gotta have a balance for sure. That's in
Exactly.
everything you doing.
So let us know if you got any, upcoming projects, anything dropping soon. You've been working on something.
As far as what I got coming up, shit, I really just been in the studio making new songs. Um, I got some videos on the way. I just shot a video, um, like 2 weeks ago. Shot
We're gonna
another one.
check that out.
I ain't drop it yet, but that's coming soon. I got a lot coming soon. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna go crazy. Like the vault
Better
there
open it
for
up.
sure. Like that
We
motherfucker might
ready?
get open a little bit. I might open it, then close it real quick, and
Okay.
then open it back up. You know what I'm saying? But
We
I got
ready.
I got I got a lot coming soon though. I just gotta if I drop it, like y'all gonna listen to my shit.
We
That's
gonna
why
listen.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Keeping
listen
up
to
with
that shit
Barbie.
for
We gonna listen. Y'all gotta be ready.
that shit hard for I wouldn't even.
Okay. So as y'all know, it's your girl, Black Barbie. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Jenny_3XX. And where can we find you?
I can follow me on Instagram at the real Zbandz on all platforms. New music coming soon. All that. Stay tuned.